Good day, everyone, this is GunterNine of Nephilim GG, and I am here to do a special deck tech for this Friday. Normally you'd be seeing an expedition, but I've been having a lot of fun with this new deck that I've made, and so before I go any further, as you can see on the screen, I do have an affiliate with Inked Gaming. Go down into the description below and you can get discounts on gaming, mousepad, and other fun stuff. Also, in the link, or there will be a link in the description below for the BCRF, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. A little bit of history behind that. My mother was recently diagnosed with breast cancer, so we also live in a country where our medicine is paid for, but others are not, so please click the link down below and donate for those that do not have that benefit. As well, you can visit us on Nephilim GG or Twitter at Nephilim_GG, or you can find me at GunterNine on Twitter as well. Now, that said, this is the deck. So the history behind this deck, short one, is that I have never won against a Yasuo deck. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I have never won against a Yasuo deck. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter what thing, the deck just rocks me. So I took a stock list from Mobilytics, and I ran it for probably close to 20 some odd matches, and I only won 2. So something was definitely not clicking. I also realized that the stock list that I had taken, in the description of it, it mentioned cards that were not actually part of the build, so I don't know, we're going to take that with a grain of salt. But then I realized that there is something else that I can do. I could discard this obviously not working stock list, and I could create my own deck. So this got me to looking at the list that you see here. Specifically, what I can say is, so Yasuo is a big portion of the deck, but what I found in other Yasuo decks, more often than not, paired up with Katarina, and almost all heavy focus on stun, 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 all-in stun package. Now, Yasuo, it does not have as much support as, say, Fiora, who can go and do like a full barrier package and benefit off of it, because Fiora only needs 4 kills in order to win the game. Yasuo does not have that win condition like that. He's got a great ability when you do level him up, and he's got a decent ability when he's not leveled up. But the decks that I've seen have been all in on as much stun as possible. So I decided I was going to actually take a slightly different route when I put 2 and 2 together, that the Navori Conspirator, and it has recall, which does surprisingly, or not, sorry, cold chill, does not surprise anybody, or maybe people just don't remember the fact that Yasuo also actually works off of recalls. So I decided I was going to take a look and see what I could do with that. Now, Navori Conspirator, great card, has recall, but you gotta bounce something. So first thing I thought that would be great for a bounce would be the Blade Scout, the Navori Blade Scout. It's great for early game damage, it has elusive, and it makes a fantastic target for the Conspirator. Which led me to thinking, like, why don't I just run Elusives with Yasuo and a slight stun package? So I've already explained the Navori Blade Scout. The Fey Blade Whirler, this just synchronizes so well with stun and recall to just be a good quick attack, and a scalable quick attack is just that much better. Our Navori Conspirator we've already covered. Legion Drummer, there we are, is more quick attack. As well, when you are facing off against an elusive mirror, having a drummer in combination with any of your elusives and giving that elusive quick strike or quick attack more than evens the playing field in being able to fight against them. Also, seeing a drummer out will make them double think what they play down when they play it down, and forces them into uncomfortable situations. After that, we have Triforian Glory Seeker, which is another fantastic control card. Allows you to challenge and get rid of aggro cards early, or if you get, like I had a one match where I came up against a Vlad. They dropped Vlad, I dropped a Glory Seeker, that Vlad was not a problem. After that, Arachnoid Sentry. It's a stun. It's a stun that is great for Yasuo. It helps you control the tempo. It also makes a great target for the Conspirator. What else do we have? The Kinkyo Lifeblade. It's life gain, great against aggro matches. Another anti-elusive card, or just some way to even the playing ground, because Elusive and Fearsome are still the de facto decks that are eating our meta alive. We're also going to look at, next, the Legion General. Legion General is a great card because Fearsome, like I just mentioned, is a pretty powerful mechanic. As well, by the time you play it, considering all the stun and recall abilities that are in the deck, he's going to be much bigger than a 4/4 Fearsome for 5. You're probably looking at like maybe 6, 7. I've had as high as an 8/8 just playing on curve, and that has been awesome. Minotaur Reckoner. This card is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers when you can pair it up with Yasuo. It allows you to take over mid to late games, stall out mid-range decks and aggro decks, because it stuns a unit, a follower, or the weakest follower, or weakest unit, every round. So it doesn't matter who's got the attack token, they're going to be stopped, they're going to be stunned, it's going to slow them down, and if you have a normal Yasuo, it's going to deal 2 damage. If you have a leveled up Yasuo, that's going to be 5 damage, allowing you to slowly power creep and take over the board. After that, Yon Windchaser. Yon Windchaser is a nice 6/6 body, and you can stun 2 more units. It's a Yasuo activator, it's a great tempo card, and it's got a pretty nice sized body behind it. Empyrean, it wouldn't be an elusive deck without Empyrean, because it's the biggest elusive in the game, and you just can't ignore it for a late game finisher. And then Mina, Swiftfoot nothing screams more frustrating than having this drop down and recalling 3 of your opponent's units, because that, if you're dropping this late game, you're pretty much on the victory train already. But if you're not, this will definitely put you more towards it. And we go over to spells. This first spell I've never actually seen played against me. In the 4 or 5 weeks, basically since open beta was released, I've never seen Ghost played against me or played in a match at all. However, I did include it because it's a nice 1-copy trick that late game, if you have, say, you could use it on a Darius, you can use it on a Legion General, you can use it on Mina, you can use it on a Minotaur Reckoner, you can use it on Windchaser. It's just a great card to be able to push damage through. And then on top of that, if you are coming up against a heavy elusive meta, you can toss this down on one of your bigger guys, say, or even one of your weaker guys, but you can just drop it down and there goes one of their guys. You drop this down on a Minotaur when they start attacking, and they're only running 3/3s and you have nothing. Congratulations, you got a 6/6 blocker for elusive. Only 1 turn, but still, it's not something that they're going to expect. No one ever expects the butterfly. Steel Tempest, standard stun ability. It's a great defensive stun ability, a stun spell, preserving your life total and triggering off Yasuo also allows you to control the way combat's going to go, which is pretty key to winning most matchups. Shadow Shift, single Shadow Shift. This was actually a throw-in just by pure chance as I was going through the cards and I read it. And it has recall on it. So you are able to actually save one of your units, and be able to get a recall trigger for Yasuo. It's only a one of. It's come up a couple times as just being a really good card. It's also great if you are, say, oh, I didn't mention Shadow Assassin because didn't even cross my mind. Shadow Assassin on the other side for creatures. Everyone knows it. 2/2 elusive. Almost every deck that can run it runs it. But if you say you're pairing off against another Shadow Assassin, you drop yours in front of it as a blocker, and then you hit Shadow Shift, it will still count as being blocked, and it will still trade damage. So the fact that you're blocking an elusive, plus recalling your own, is just pure value. Will of Ionia, it's a great way to just gain tempo, or you can actually even use it to save your own units. Plus, it also triggers Yasuo as well with more recall. I put a 1 of Decisive Maneuver in the deck. I've only been able to actually play it once, but it is another good little combat trick. All your allies get +2/+0, which is great if you're attacking with an elusive horde. And then you also have a stun ability, just a single stun. So if you don't want something blocking, great, and it triggers off Yasuo. And last but not least, another one-off, Intimidating Roar. I've been lucky enough to have this go off on turn 5. This spell will buy you a turn if you're going up against a heavily aggressive deck and you just need one more turn to stabilize. It will level up Yasuo right quick. It can also be used if you have a leveled up Yasuo down as a potential or conditional board clear. So that's the reason it's in there. Again, it's only one of. We have one of for most of our little combat tricks. But all said and told, that is the deck that I came up with. Oh, and I tossed in Darius because Darius is a threat. Doesn't matter really when he comes down. Everyone fears that 10 Overwhelm. Plus, you can actually put Ghost on him to be able to get Elusive. And it presents a nasty target for your opponent to worry about, which may or may not leave some of your other units, specifically Yasuo, free to roam and reign and cause all the pain and havoc. Alright, so I am going to get rid of that image, and we're going to bring that back up. So there's the deck, and let's get into playing. Alright. RW Thult with Ashe, Katarina, and Tryndamere. Alright, let's take a look at my dirty mouse. I'm gonna replace not seeing an elusive theme. I'm probably anticipating a frozen theme, because everybody's all about the Elsa. We do not have a 1-drop. We have not seen any of our aggressive 1-drops. Why? I'm guaranteed this is an Elnick deck. Guaranteed we are facing off against an Elnick deck. Take our 1. Alright, we got a chance to put down our Fabe. Gonna Assassin. Nice little Navori Blade Scout. like to see that. Oh, Challenger. Well, we're gonna go... Oh, wait, no. We're gonna go in with our 2. This is... One of these is gonna die at 4-3 Challenger. That's a... The wazoo. Yeah. And you're gonna frostbite it. Not much we can do about that. You already did your attack. You're saving your spell mana. Alright. You're gonna harsh winds next turn, I know it. Alright. No stun effects. Why are we not getting any stun effects? Group of Elnook. No. Well, you suck. Don't you? Ash. Alright. Well. I'm gonna kill your Ash. Hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind. Bronze 6, Darius is not an... could be an option here. This is where we need our stun. But a nice hefty 5 toughness. Congrats, she leveled up. You're not able to play her again. Right. Now we're going to see if we can actually win this. Oh, frostbiting. Alright, well, it's still going to attack with those. We're going to drop you down. Rally. Not going to be able to do it twice. Going to kill off the Darius. Smart. Pretty smart. Now you only have to frostbite focus on these 2. We are at 0 of 5. Yasuo has done nothing this turn. Oh, but our opponent surrendered. Alright. Oh, that was a good victory. So yeah, we won through the power of Elusives. Didn't really get to see much of Yasuo in action. Maybe I'll record me jumping on the ladder, but just a reminder again, if you can, support the BCRF. The link will be down in the description for the video. As well, if you're looking at getting some fancy swag for your gaming gear, check out Ink Gaming. I can get you a 10% off discount by using my code. Visit us at nephilim.gg and follow us nephilim_gg or myself at GunterNine. And if you are interested in joining our competitive or content creation team, email us at nephilimgg@mail.com, or check the links below. There's a Discord link. Come join a great community. Thank you, and remember, be excellent to each other.